Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Basics with me. And today we will start from parallel lines and the transverse, and we will start with understanding of different type of angles and their axioms and followed by theorems. And in the next video we will solve examples and your exercise. So let's start with this. Here the parallel lines and the transversal. Here what is now, suppose this is your transversal which is cutting two lines. These two lines are not parallel. That this transversal may cut or intersect two parallel lines or non-parallel lines. So here corresponding angles. In this, what is corresponding angles? 1 and 5. Here there are 4 pair of corresponding angles. 1 and 5. Corresponding angles. 1 and 5. 2 and 6. 4 and 8. 3 and 7. These are corresponding. Now what is alternate interior angle? Interior means inside. Alternate means opposite. So here inside angle 4, this is interior, angle 6, this is just opposite of this. This is transversal, one angle on this, other angle here. Angle 3 and 5. These, because these two lines and angles are lying between these two angles, so these are called interior but alternate angles. Now third one is alternate exterior. Exterior means outside. Okay, outside means outside of this line, on top and here on bottom. So angle 1 and angle 7. See, this is exterior, and here this is also exterior, angle 7. But they are opposite to this transversal line. One is here, another is here. So 1 and 7, 2 and 8. Now moving to next, here is your interior angles on the same side of transversal. Interior angles means inside these two lines but on the same side of your transversal line, means either on this side or on this side. So here it is interior angles, angle 4 and 5 and angle 3 and 6. Now moving to forward. Now suppose this is your axiom first. Here these axioms are the statements which you need to give or mention while proving something. Suppose here if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, here it is two parallel lines. Suppose these two are your parallel lines, PQ and RS or SR, two parallel lines, and this is your transversal AD, which is intersecting these two lines at point B and C. If a transversal intersect two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. If your transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, then your corresponding angles, here this 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4 are equal. It means your angle 1 here is equal to this one, 2 is equal to 2, because these 1 and 1 are in corresponding angles, and here this is again a pair of corresponding angles, angle 2 and angle 2, angle 3 and angle 3, angle 4 and 4. Clear? Now this, if a transversal intersects two lines, here it was given that the two parallel lines, this transversal was intersecting two parallel lines, but here only mentioned that two lines, such that it means the transversal is intersecting two lines in such a way that pair of corresponding angles is equal, means your corresponding angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. Suppose you have given that these are the two lines but not mentioned that they are parallel, any two lines, and when your transversal is intersecting these two lines and this transversal is intersecting these two lines in such a way that your pair of corresponding angles, this one, this one, this one, and this one are equal. If your corresponding angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. Because here we have seen that when your transverse is intersecting two parallel lines, then your corresponding angles are equal. But here it is given that your corresponding angles are equal. When you will get corresponding angles to be equal? When your two lines will be parallel. So both are equal, or you can say the converse of each other. Don't forget this. Now we will move to theorem. Suppose here this is theorem 1. It says that if a transversal intersect two parallel lines, here it is given two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles, that we have seen what is alternate interior angles, are equal. So here given AB and CD are two parallel lines. AB and CD are two parallel lines because it is given in question. Transversal T, this is the transversal T which is intersecting these two lines at point, one is P and other is Q, making two pair of, because it is given pair of alternate interior angles are equal, making two pair of interior angles, angle 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you need to prove angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, because alternate interior angle, and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So let's start. So here I am writing, suppose angle 2 is equal to angle 5, angle 2 is equal to angle 5. Why? A reason is must, don't forget to write vertically opposite angles, because a transverse is intersecting this line at point P, then their vertical opposite angles are equal. And we know that angle 1 is equal to angle 5, angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Why? Because it is given that two parallel lines are there and this is intersecting, then this corresponding angles are equal. Or you can write corresponding angles axiom. This is axiom that we have seen. Now again now here you will get from these two, before doing these two, if angle 2 is equal to angle 5, angle 1 is equal to angle 5, so angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Same way angle 3 is equal to angle 6, same vertically opposite angles. Okay, again angle 4 is equal to angle 4 is equal to angle 6. Why? Corresponding angles axiom. So from these two you will get angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Hence what you have to prove, that your alternate interior angles are equal, which is given in here, that you have to prove. Then each pair of alternate interior angles are equal. Now what is your alternate interior angles? Angle 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, you got it. So here you write, hence angle 1 is equal to angle 2 and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. Hence proved. Now this is second theorem, which is just converse of theorem 1. Here it is given that if a transverse intersect two lines, and in theorem 1 it was two parallel lines, in such a way that a pair of alternate interior angles are equal. then the two lines are parallel. Here these are the two lines. This is intersecting, transversal T is intersecting these two parallel lines in such a way that a pair of interior alternate angle are equal. Then you have to prove that these two lines are parallel. Given transversal T intersects two lines, this AB and CD, in such a way angle 1 and angle 2 equal, pair of alternate interior angle. You need to prove AB is parallel to CD. We have in proof angle 2 and angle 2 is equal to angle 3, vertically opposite angle. But angle 1 is equal to angle 2, angle 1 is equal to angle 2, which is given here. Alternate interior angles are equal. Then from these two you will get angle 1 is equal to angle 3, angle 1 is equal to angle 3. These two are corresponding angles are equal. If these two corresponding angles are equal, means corresponding angles will be equal only when you will have two parallel lines and intersected by a transversal. Therefore your line AB and CD are parallel. Now moving to third theorem. This is theorem third, which says if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of consecutive interior angles are supplementary. Here consecutive means your interior angles on the same side of transversal. Interior angles on the same side of transversal are supplementary. Supplementary means here it is your 180 degree. Complementary means 90 degree. And this we have seen in our axioms. So you can go in the previous 2 to 3 videos. So here given is line AB and CD are parallel because given T is transversal which intersects two lines, this AB and CD at point P and Q respectively, in such a way that it is making a consecutive interior angles, means angles on the same side of transversal, interior angles on the same side of transversal. Angle 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 one side of interior angles, 3 and 4 other side of interior angles. Now you need to prove that angle 1 plus angle 2 is 180, 1 plus 2 180, 3 plus 4 180, because supplementary is given, no? Supplementary. So now in proof, since ray QD stands on Q and D stands on ray or line T, then if it is a ray, then we can say angle 2 plus 5 is equal to 180 because linear pair. This is also a property that we have already discussed in previous or earlier videos. Please go through. But this angle 2 plus 5 equal to 180 linear pair, but it is also angle 1 and angle 5. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5 because these are two parallel lines and this is your transversal, so your corresponding angles of axiom are equal. And from these two I can write angle 2 plus angle 1 is equal to 180. Okay. Now I am writing it angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. Angle 1 plus angle 2 180. Now ray PQ, ray P and Q is standing on line AB. P and Q standing on line AB. Now here also angle 1 and angle 2, angle 1 and angle 1 plus angle 3 is equal to 180, linear pair. Okay. Now same way QP, ray QP is standing on line CD. Same way angle 2 plus angle 4 equal to 180, linear pair. Now from adding 2 and 3 we get angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle 4 equal to, now see, 180 plus 180, 180 plus 180 equal to 360. but I know the value of 1 and 2. Angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. So I am placing the value of angle 1 and angle 2 in equation 4, and I am getting 180 plus angle 3 and 4. Now I need the value of 3 and 4. Angle 3 and angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 360 minus 180, which is 180. So angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. Angle 3 plus angle 4 is again 180. That is what we have proved. So it is proved. This is the last theorem. After that we will solve questions in our next video. So here the theorem 4 says that if a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. Here you have to prove that these two lines AB and CD are parallel, because it is given here that interior angles on the same side of a transversal is 180 degree, which is supplementary. That we have proved in our first theorem, in theorem 3rd. So you need to prove AB is parallel to CD. So since we have Q and D is a ray which is standing on line T, which is a transverse. So we can write angle 2 plus angle 3 is 180 linear pair, and also angle 1 plus angle 2 given because it is said that it is supplementary, transversal, interior angle on the same side of transversal supplementary. So angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180, angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to 180. So I can write angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 2 plus angle 3. So from this I can write angle 1 is equal to angle 3. Angle 1 is equal to angle 3. If angle 1 is equal to angle 3, it means these two lines are parallel because these two angles are corresponding. Thus line AB and CD are intersected by a transversal T such that a pair of corresponding angles 1 and 3 are equal. Hence line AB is parallel to line CD. Now friends, if you really like this video, please do subscribe my video, and if you have any problem, please comment in comment section. Thank you friends for watching this video.